In today's video, we are going to talk about top 20 best programming project ideas for beginners. Myself Mohammad Zubair, and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid IT pro really fast. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Chess game. What would be a better way to start your programming practice for big projects by making a small chess game? Do not let your emotions flow with this project because it is not as easy as you might think about it. To do this project, you should design your board and your pieces. After that, you will develop the roles and moves for each piece. Because as we know that different pieces have different roles and can move in different directions. And most importantly, you will have to convert all of the thinking process used while playing the chess game into the algorithms so that your logic can be understandable to the computer. The good thing about this project is that you can make it a web-based project, mobile application, or a desktop application. So go ahead and start this project. It will get a lot out of you, and I'm sure that you will learn a lot of things. Number 2. Calculator. Just like the chess game, this project is also enjoyable, but at the same time, this project is not as easy as it seems. Because you might be thinking that it is just about adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing the numbers. But that is not the case. Because you will be needing to do a lot more in this project. You would have to clear the cache memory for variables before doing the next operation on those variables, managing those variables, their data types, and many more things. To make things more fun and more complex, you can go for the scientific calculator, where you can design it to do complex algebraic calculations and functions. The good thing about this project is you can make it a web application or a desktop application, or you can also make this one as the Android or iOS application. If you go with a desktop based project, you will have a lot of programming languages to choose from to use for your project, like you can consider Python, Java, C, C++, etc. Number 3. Multi-page responsive website. By responsive website, we mean having a website with multiple web pages. That website will work perfectly on all sort of devices of any size and resolution. As we know, we have everything available on the internet, and people also want to have everything by their hand. So what could be a better way than building a responsive website to start your programming? If you are into web designing and web development, this project is for you. In this project, you will learn a lot of things like how to manage multiple things on a web page, managing hyperlinks, and connecting multiple pages with one another. Along with managing things, your designing skills will also come into play in this project. So consider this project to start your programming experience. In this project, you might need to learn and work on HTML, PHP, JavaScript, Bootstrap, etc. And if you are already enough experienced with these technologies, you can go one step ahead and you can go towards the AngularJS frameworks, etc. Number 4. Small game on the web. Everyone loves to play games, and how great it would be to create one as a programming project. You can consider tic-tac-toe, which is a straightforward and fun game. Almost every person from all group of age play this game. So start designing your game from scratch and do not use any existing framework, because not only it will get the best out of your designing skills, but this project will also test your programming and logic buildings. So once you are done with this project, you will have a cool project in your portfolio to show off. Number 5. Java-based project. Well, if you love programming languages, Java must be the one you must like. That is the language that every person and every programmer must have gone through. So if you love Java programming language, then you should do a project in Java. And most importantly, you should use a framework that is called MVC. Because as we know that MVC is a compelling programming style, in this project you will not only be using Java but also learning the great concepts of MVC. For example, you will learn how to implement inheritance, polymorphism, and many more things related to MVC. So do a small project like this and you will learn a lot of things. Number 6. Number Guesser. This is a simple project that anyone can implement and work on. Basically, in this project you will ask the user to guess the number. Your program can choose the number between any range, but obviously it will let the user know about it. After that, user will try to guess the number, and after each wrong guess, they will be allowed to have a clue, and their number will be reduced with that clue. You can give a clue in the form of riddle, picture of some trendy place, or anything particular from history. And upon successful guess, the user will be rewarded with the point. This project might seem simple, but you will need to do a lot of thinking and data gathering to complete this project. Other than that, this project is really fun to go. So go ahead and enjoy working on this creative project. Number 7. Web Scraper. There are a lot of times when we want some data from the internet and there is no way to download it. Or we want to have some meaning of some data available on the internet and we also want some results based on that data. Well, now you can create a project for scraping the data from the internet. This project will help you gather the data from various sources and gather it at one place. Then you can convert that into something with more meaning. This project is a great one for Python lovers. Python is a programming language when it comes to doing things like that. So do this project and extract the information based on that data. For example, you can gather the data about people's comments on shopping websites and then deduct some results based on that data. So how is this project? Go ahead and give it a go. I'm sure you will love this one. Number 8. Bank Management System. Well, many people go for this project initially because it is a simple and easy project to do. And at the same time, people learn a lot of new things in it. You will learn to do people profiling, asset management, logic building, and many more things that a good programmer requires. You can make this project a dual project for desktop and web platform. By doing so, you will also learn to sync the data on two places when modified from one. It will also take something extra from you. And obviously, you will be the one learning from it at the end. So in case if you are wondering that how you can create a project for bank when you do not have one, well, do not worry, I'm sure you must have used a bank anytime in your life. So just consider that scenario, that what does bank do and what operations they perform. Just consider those requirements and start building your bank management system. Number 9. Ticket Reservation System. This project might sound simple by its name, but this is not the case in real life. You will learn many things in this one because you will be responsible for assigning the tickets to the right person who paid online for them. And not only that, you will also have to keep track of the remaining tickets, and as soon as people buy tickets online, you will also be responsible for managing the money on this system. Along with all of these things, there are some essential things that you should also take care of while doing this project, like gathering the alert when there are no more tickets available, generation of an alert through email or SMS when the plane is late, and generation of alerts for some notable incident. So obviously till now, you will have an idea of how much learning you will have in this project, not only programming wise, but requirement of the project as well. Number 10. Mobile Application. A good mobile application developer is a developer who can design such interfaces that are equally usable on almost every mobile device and equally understandable on every mobile screen and even on tablets. So you should make a simple mobile application with multiple screens and you can have some random data on those screens, because now the goal is to master the usability of Android. You can put some pictures, create links, or add some labels. This project will get the best out of your programming skills, designing skills, usability skills, and obviously it will get the best out of your interface designing and handling skills. You can create this project on Android or iOS platform. So the good news is you do not need any data for this project because you only want to test your designing and usability skills. Number 11. ERP systems. Well, a healthy, thought out, processed, and well designed ERP system is still a need of today. All giant companies are looking and investing in ERP system for better operations in their companies. You should consider this project as it has a lot of potential and you will also learn a lot of things in this one. Basically, in the ERP system, we have a collection of small systems and we combine all those systems into one. If we want to run that small system immediately, we can do so by minor, simple modifications. It means you will have a lot of learning in this project. Let me make things easier for you. Just think of a university. In a university, we have a student portal, we have a system for employees management, we have a system for employees pay, and we have many more systems. So instead of having all those separate systems, we make a one bigger system in which we handle all of those things at a single place. That system is called ERP system. So you can think of any scenario, you can think of your university, you can think of your business, you can think of your home as well, and you can start working on this ERP system project. So go ahead and you can make this project as a web-based, or you can also make this one as a desktop-based project. Number 12. Tourism management system. Well, many people face the problem of not finding suitable hotels and lack necessities when they are on vacation and out for tourism. This can be an opportunity for you. Select an area and skim every detail about that area. For example, hotels in that area, markets, banks, ATMs, hospitals, petrol pumps, etc. Create an application based on that information and you can provide all that necessary information to the people planning to visit that area. Not only you will learn a lot of things in this project, but you will also enjoy doing this project because you will also be out on tourism yourself. Number 13. To-do list app. Many people find it very difficult to keep track of what they are supposed to do every day. What you can do, you can create a mobile application to sort this problem. In this application, people will enter their list of tasks they were supposed to do, and you can make a system based on their tasks as you can keep reminding them of by an alarm before the time of their task were supposed to do. You can make and implement other solutions for that as well. So it's a straightforward project and it's a need of people as well. And at the same time, you will have a lot of things to learn in this one. Number 14. Stock management system. Well, this project is not for those people who have just started programming, but still those people who have some experience handling some projects have an idea about the project in which you will be using some data from other resources to some other place. This project will require the same skills. In this project, you can suggest the best shares on that day by scraping several resources and suggesting the best one for their users. You can also put the latest information about the stock market on your website, and along with that, you can have a graph where you can present the latest trends of the share market. This project will get the best out of your web development, designing, web scraping skills, and not only that, you will also learn a lot about the share market and you might end up investing some money in the stock market yourself. So go ahead, invest your skills and time in this practical project that has a worth in the market as well. Number 15. Employee Management System. You must have seen or heard about a lot of employees management systems, but what you can do is you can use all of that information to convert it into something more productive and newer. This project will have two main entities, admin and employees. Admin will be able to do everything that a system offers, and employees will only be able to do those things that admin will allow them to do, like marking their attendance, applying for the leaves, marking and unmarking their tasks, etc. To make this project more challenging for you, you can include image processing. By doing so, you can include the functionality of employees making their attendance and leaving time by scanning their faces into the system. By doing so, you will learn important things about image processing. So go ahead and start working on this project, as this project has a lot to offer in terms of technologies to you. Number 16. Google Map. All of us must have used Google Maps at least once in our life. Why not try making it one of our own? You might be thinking about how it is possible to have our Google Maps application because we do not have that many resources to use and develop that sort of application. Well, the good news is you do not need a lot of resources, or in fact, you do not need any outside resources for this kind of project at all, because there are APIs available free from Google. You can use them to integrate the Google Map in your project, no matter if it's a web-based project or a mobile application. So use the API from Google and start working on your map application. You can add your things in that application along with the map and customize it as per your liking. You will also learn how to handle and work with APIs and mobile application development. So go ahead and start working on Google Maps APIs, and I'm sure at the end you will end up working on more APIs, and eventually you will also learn how to work on APIs, because there are a lot of APIs available in the market that you can use for different purposes. Number 17. Online Application Store. While many of us love to shop, and most of us must have done shopping online, how cool it would be to convert that shopping experience into something practical. So you can make an online shopping store. You choose any product and make the store based on that product. You might be thinking that there are a lot of online stores available, and we have so many frameworks and platforms available where we can make this type of project without putting in a lot of effort. Well, you can include some things that are not there in any ordinary project. For example, you can include the model or picture of the item, or you can allow the people to customize the need of their product. And obviously, this will help people to buy only those things that are required for them. So go ahead and work on this working project. Number 18. Online learning. In the past 2 years, we have seen a huge trend and usage towards the online means for learning. Even before the pandemic, people tend to use the online platforms to learn new skills. What you can do is, you can make one such platform where people can enroll themselves and can take online classes related to that particular course. You can assign different assignments and quizzes to the people based on their progress with the course, and at the end, you can issue a certificate upon the completion and clearance of the final exam. This project has a lot of potential in terms of learning, and obviously it will take the best out of you as a programmer. Number 19. Health Management System. We have a lot of systems available for this kind of title. You can make a system where people can enter their medical history and daily updates about their health based on that history and daily information. You can suggest to them some daily exercise routine and suggest preventive measures. In case if the solution of the user is not reasonable based on the information that they have entered into the system, you can suggest the emergency measures to that users. Or you can call the local hospital with all the latest information and the history of the user. This project will be the best one if you make this one for mobile phone users. So go ahead and start working on this. Number 20. Android car remote. Well, this project is one of my favorite one as I have implemented this one as well. And as this is the last one, it is the most difficult of them all. In this project, you will create an application in which the user will be able to start, stop, open, close his car with the help of the mobile application. Now you might be thinking about how it is possible to do this with an actual car. Well, there is a component in almost every modern day car that is called OBD device. It means on-board diagnostic. We can use that component and connect with it using the Bluetooth, but obviously we will need Arduino for that. So through the Arduino, we can connect with the OBD, and with the OBD we can control the car from our application. To make things spicier and more exciting, we can include the image processing to log in into the app, and you will also learn many things like how to work with hardware, image processing, Android application development, etc. So go ahead and start working on this one and you will learn many new things. And that was all about the 20 projects, and I'm sure now that you will work on some of them immediately, as all of these projects have a lot of things to offer. If that is the case, please leave a like, subscribe and press the bell icon. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Till the next video, take care.